Well, tonight we're digging deeper into a tragic story we brought you last night. An 11-year-old girl and her uncle, both recovering from being shot, also struggling to find a safe place to stay. You're watching KOIN 6 News at 10 o'clock. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Elizabeth Din. And this comes as the suspect who targeted them is still on the loose tonight. Let's get to our Joelle Jones, who's getting answers. And Joelle, big question is, why isn't the county even prepared for situations like this?
Well, Liz, I did speak with the uncle just about an hour ago, and he tells me they are still working with county advocates to try to find safe housing. But the county tells me their advocates are navigating this amid a shortage of shelter beds. And while the county tells us it's rare to see a family turned away like this due to safety concerns, that family argues it's people like them who are possibly at risk who need a safe place the most.
They didn't feel safe with us there. They refused service to us after that. And then we called the victims unit, and they told us that they have the right to refuse service to anybody, and there's nothing they could do about it.
More than 2 days after an uncle and his 11-year-old niece were shot, the family tells us they are still working to find shelter after being turned away by a hotel they were told the county had secured for them.
I'm still wearing the same clothes I was shot in. This is broken, and they don't do anything for anybody that's actually hurt or in trouble.
With the alleged attempted murderer Rashad Colbert still at large, we asked the county how victims like this family could be left seemingly in the dark.
We do not have enough shelter beds in our county to meet the needs of every survivor.
According to Alex Sanchez, senior manager of the county's Domestic and Sexual Violence Coordination Office, a lack of shelter beds along with post-COVID dwindling hotel vacancies are the main barriers the county faces when trying to get victims into emergency housing. And because the county doesn't exit survivors from DV shelters without another place for them to go, Sanchez says their primary resource for after-hour placements is generally hotels.
There is inherent risk just in sheltering in general, and most hotels, I would say no hotels, are really set up with that type of service in mind, but they are a critical resource for us.
Now, the family tells us that the county did offer them an alternative stay at another hotel yesterday, but says they declined that accommodation as the suspect was known to frequent the area and it was only minutes away from his listed address. The county tells us that their advocates do take into consideration risk factors and distance when placing survivors, but says they are often working with limited availability. Reporting live in downtown Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.